Little real talk. Hey, Sam, what's the word with it, bro? Definitely appreciate you sliding through. Real for real. Little real talk. Hey, Sam, what's the word? Definitely appreciate that. Smash that like bottle on the way in. Yeah, I appreciate it, though. Ladies, I'm switching to my Chromebook. What's the word, sis? Look. A little sunny in the building. What's the word with it, sis? We'll be ready. Just a few minutes, y'all. I'm waiting on that 7 minute mark and I'm taking off. Definitely salute. Appreciate y'all sliding through, showing love. It's always all good. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Family folk. Man, we out of there. Yo, what's the word? What's the word, family? Salute, salute. Appreciate everybody coming in. Shout out to the people in the bushes. Shout out to the family. Hit these headlines and roll from there. Today is February 23rd, 2021. And as of now, 44,544,969 Americans have been vaccinated. Just thought I'd get that out there. I'm good this one. Yeah, they talking about boosting vaccine supplies, y'all. Pfizer and Moderna vows there'll be enough shots for all adults by the end of July, ahead of schedule. Johnson Johnson looking to be approved by the end of this week for their vaccine. And stadiums around the country are beginning to open at 10% capacity. And they want to get 6 million doses to America, well, 600 million doses to Americans by the end of July. Sound like they're ramping it up. Instead of getting people to try to come in there for this shit, but it is what it is, though. There ain't nothing big going on with that. It's just the latest on that shit. And with the officials miss FBI warnings. You know what I mean? Officials say that the FBI missed the warnings with the rise on Capitol Hill from January 6th. They say rioters came prepared for war, according to Capitol Police. Says it was a military style assault, and the FBI had info days before the siege. And as of today, a former New York cop was arrested during a probe. So that's what's going on with that. And Tiger Woods had a car accident. So I don't know, y'all probably heard it, but he suffered serious injuries to both legs. The car rolled over a few times, but there were no skids nor brake marks on the street. He was rushed into surgery. They say he wasn't impaired or under the influence so far, but the investigation is still ongoing. He was also recovering from his 5th back surgery. And Tiger Woods said days ago he was on a comeback. He won his last 5th Masters in 2019, and it was dubbed as one of the greatest comebacks in golfing or sports history. And he said this, that he was looking to take the majors. So yeah. Hi, boy. Hello degrees to the fam. Salute K. I real talk, man. Sunshine. Excuse me. And a big hello to myself. Hello, you. How are you? Well, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah, determine high. Y'all, that's crazy. But yeah, that's that. On to this last part. And as far as the Texas thing with the power thing, they got a energy high 5 had ranking members on the Energy Council. I'm high, y'all. 5 high-ranking officials resigned from the Energy Council in Texas after multiple citizens filed lawsuits against the city. That's all they really had to say about that. And even the people of that city, like, yeah, they band together. Shout out, salute to my queen, TT Love, in the building. Glad you came in here. Salute, baby. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's the only thing they talking about so far with the Texas thing, because even the governor getting involved. But he want these people to do this shit, and he say, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be heavily involved in it. So that's a good thing, I think. And this is the last but not least, no charges were filed in the Daniel Prude case. 7 cops, I wrote this right here, this part, 7 cops got away with murder. But this is what they say. No one was indicted for his death. They put a hood over his head while he was naked and pinned him to the ground. He later died. And according to the medical examiner, Medical examiner has ruled his death as a homicide, but nobody's being charged for it. That's fucked up shit. But that's the latest on the headlines. So what's going on in y'all neck of the woods? Hell no. But yeah, man, they ain't charged nobody in that man case though, and they got it on camera. They George Floyd that man on some real shit. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to George Floyd and everybody else who lost their life to some old senseless ass, fucked up ass cop violence though. I'm not saying all of them fucked up, but yeah, the majority that we get to see it makes them all look fucked up. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Like as always, turn this motherfucker on that y'all seen. It's your boy. Salute to the fam. Now we got that out the way. Back to business. But yeah, I posted up a video earlier too about the doctor, the lady that was in that bed. She was a doctor. I mean, I know it's old. A few people seen it though, and I've had it for quite some time. So real shout out to TT Love for giving me that too. Appreciate you. But yeah, I've had that for quite some time. I just never uploaded it because you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I was like in the midst of something else. But that lady ended up passing away though, and she was a doctor herself. And if y'all listen closely to what she was saying though, she let it be known that it's a trap. She was telling them, because I'm pretty sure she dealt with people who had that and you know treated them right and all that. And she was telling them how that shit go though, man. Look, they were talking about sending her home at 10 p.m. at night and all types of shit though. Basically, come fend for herself, and she ended up passing away. And I mean, I think this shit's sickening though. It's like when they show uh Caucasian people, and then ain't no disrespect to nobody. It's only facts because we all see this. So when they show Caucasian people on TV and they be in them jams and looking all like that, it be hella people around them, holding their hands and shit, talking to them, soothing them and all that. What was her holding of the hands? What was her soothing it? What was her calm talks and shit? You know what I mean? And like I say, I kind of feel some type of way about this shit though. Because the majority of these people be passing away with no family members and shit around though. Who the fuck knows what these people be injecting these people with or doing to them? You know what I mean? It's just a question. It's a real question and rhetorical at the same time, though. Who the fuck knows what these people be in here doing to these people? You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be on respirators, ventilators, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. They be up on that shit, though. Who's to say that these people even go in there and check on these people? I mean, I'm just being honest, though. If you ain't got no family members that'll verify shit or make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you get a proper health care, whatever, you know what I'm saying, through your insurance, whether it's through the state or whatever, through your job, who the fuck is there with these people? Like dead ass. Who the fuck is there? That shit is fucking nuts, man. I'm still tweaking. Like I said though, Ashley Bennett, you know what I'm saying? She passed away hours after giving birth to her daughter. Got to touch her daughter one time. You know what I mean? It is, I mean, that shit fuck with you. And then the images that I see with, you know, the couple who passed away minutes apart holding hands and shit, man. Hey, that I ain't gonna lie, man. That is some fucked up ass shit. But in that particular, you know what I'm saying, scenario, I could see the love in it. And not from the doctors or nothing like that. No, from them people were together for like what? I think they say 43, 44 years. And for them to, you know, have their bed side by side, the whole hands and shit, and one of them passed away and minutes later, the other one gone mad. It's a summary but sad feeling, if you know what I mean, though. And then it's all the way around fucked up. It is all the way around fucked up. And the reason I'm speaking on this because I'm trying to figure this out though. And I know it's probably cost a bunch of y'all mind. Number one, they told us, you know, when we out, a lot of us wear gloves regardless though. So that's the protection of your hands. You wearing the mask to keep from inhaling or exhaling it or whatever, spreading it, however the fuck they want to say, whether it's through touch or through the air though. If you wearing gloves and a mask though, why can't these people go see their loved ones while they're in the hospital? Have anybody just asked themselves that question, like for real? I got a fucking mask. They got masks and surgical gloves in the hospital. How come these people can't have nobody to come see them if ain't no polonium and some bullshit going on? So I'm gonna ask questions that they won't ask. Here's what the fuck it is though. Like dead ass. It's fucked up. And then I mean, you can't even make up an excuse for it. They can't make up an excuse for it. I can't make up an excuse for it. They told all of us, wear a mask, wear a mask. It will protect you from this. We've heard this shit for over a year now. Wear a mask. It'll protect you from it. So if you tell us to wear a mask, you're telling us that it's airborne. Just this morning, we out, taking us a little stroll and shit. The street glimmering like a motherfucker. To the naked eye, it looked like silver glitter. To little kids, it looked like sparkly ice. But to the people like myself and teaching, when we was looking at, we knew what the fuck it was. It was shredded up metal and aluminum that's fall from the sky from the chemtrail. And that really is inside those things. But if they tell us to wear masks because it's airborne and all this shit, though, number one, you can go in the hospital, you got on the mask, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you don't bring surgical gloves with you, or which are those plastic gloves or latex or whatever the fuck you want to call them, it's like if you got them on and you could touch shit, though, why can't these people go in there with their families and get them some type of comfort, you know what I'm saying, inspiration, some hope, all that type of shit? Because if you see a family member while you sick, though, it make you feel better just a little bit. Why? Because somebody care. Them doctors, man, I ain't gonna say all of them don't care, but the majority of them there to collect that paycheck. It is what it is, though. Shout out to E-Love in the building. What's the word with his son? She said, hey, everyone slide through, cooking and listening. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Hit that like button for your boy one time. But yeah, that's it. Shit. Yeah, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, if you take a look at this shit, man, like on some real shit, though. I told you, like, I'm that type. I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the back of the picture, the background of what's behind this shit. You know what I mean? Like, flip it over. Y'all say this is a motherfucking Van Gogh or Picasso, but we don't see the name on the front of it. Flip it over, let us see this motherfucking name behind that shit. You know what I mean? And I know it sounds crazy. This metaphors that I like to slide to give you an idea on where I'm coming from. Your shit is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Everybody in the hospital, think about it. They wearing surgical masks or masks in general, period, and surgical gloves. And they go around your kinfolk all the time that's in the hospital, y'all. All the time. They are in that motherfucker. Why we can't come in there and put on the same thing and visit with our kinfolk to uplift their spirits, man? Because these people, in my opinion, know what the fuck they doing, man. I'm just dead ass on that shit. They know what the they doing. That shit, yeah, I don't like that shit. And it kind of baffles me though every time I see or hear about a story. Though when I go do a follow up to check up and dig a little deep, I just want to see, just show me, just show me. What is the difference of these people up in there wearing these motherfucking surgical clothes and all this shit though around your kinfolk that you might not see again today to release the body to? Wow, that's a fucked up ass feeling though. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you got people in the world that love you, care about your knowledge, but yet they can't come see you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Every time you look up, it could be a story they telling you on TV though. Like I say, watch for that shit. They incorporate this vaccine shit and all this shit though, and they doing that for a reason though, to feed into your mental psyche. They just want to feed into that shit on the real though. Oh yeah, come get the shot. It'll do this. It'll do that. But they never, ever let these people videos stay up who's got the shot and tell you that they feel sick. You know what I mean? I feel sick behind this. They told me I ain't got nothing to worry about. We got the strain that's coming up out the UK that keep on mutating and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, every 10 to 15 days. So it's at least twice a month this shit mutate. Oh yeah, we have a new strain. Oh, this strain right here is more deadly. Oh no, well no, this strain is more deadly. Like, make up y'all motherfucking mind. Which strain y'all gonna put out there and tell us that's more deadly? That's just my opinion and for entertainment purposes, though. Because I really don't think that this shit is nature's way of punishing people. I don't. Nope, not at all. Not at all. We spray too much chemicals, pesticides, and all types of shit in the atmosphere, and it drops down and make people sick. Who's the fuck to say that this shit ain't a combination of that shit though? And now all of a sudden they trying to come out and say that oh it wasn't created in the lab. Who the fuck y'all saying on TV one time that said came out with the allegations that we think this was created in the lab? Because they're not gonna put that on TV. So why would they even come up with that story? Told y'all fuck the big picture. And no disrespect to nobody who always say sometimes you have to think outside the box, like I say. You know what I mean? And I had this conversation with my bro, and we both agreed because we, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no one-sided conversation. I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I said all this. Hell no. It was a conversation amongst two fucking men who understand what the fuck is going on. Why do people say think outside the box? Your head is oval shaped. I mean, shaped like a circle. How the fuck can you think outside the box? Oh no, they mean think outside your head. How the fuck you think outside your head when your brain is inside your head? Oh, I'm gonna follow from my first mind. You only have one mind. You follow your first train of thought. Or as they some people call it, that gut instinct. Follow that shit. This situation that's going on, totally in my opinion, I have to say my opinion, is way, way different from what everybody thinks. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I ain't none of that. I'm a realist. I'm a realist. I dropped a video back there earlier that my man who created the video, he tapped to me, YouTuber, hundreds of thousands of subscribers and everything. Asked me, is it okay if I you know let my fam see this? Go right ahead. That's what it's up there for. I was like, no, I'm not sharing it on social media. No, that's what it's up there for. Not a problem. I dropped that video back there. It was called Five Times Humanity Was Almost Extinct. I pointed out number three. Look at number three. And I put in there, take a look at what number three said. And it was actually talking about the Black Plague on how it wiped out at that time. It wiped out a third of humanity. Hell, it was even one up in there where every time that same plague that made its way to Africa. And I don't know if it was true or not, but it said it left 600 people in Africa. I don't believe that, but the scenario alone just sounds fucked up. Like dead ass. Shit sounds fucked up. Every fucking 3 to 4 weeks. What's going on with this? Oh, we have a new strand. We have a new strand. If y'all continually get new strands and they mutate more dangerous than the last one, how the fuck is your vaccine working? And y'all want to create this shit for the first strand that y'all getting. What's going on? I haven't heard some people on their own social media platform say that they think these people are trying to put microchips in people too, though. It is what it is. The thing we spoke about the other day with the Texas people and their water. Oh, we turned vaccination sites into water sites. Or take a look at the vaccine while I'm sitting here if you need to. I'll wait. And then come back and tell me what does it look like. I'll wait. My opinion looks like water. So who the fuck to say that they ain't injecting that shit into the water? And don't be like, oh, but they'll notice that the seals is bust. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Let me tell you like this. Anybody got a cold seal bottle of water with that little thing around the door? Grab that bottle of water, hold the seal at the bottom and twist the whole cap and the seal is going to come off and you can put it back on and it still looks new. Yeah, that part. Told you, dissect this shit, y'all. Forget some of the shit you think you know. Get it out your head and then go re-look at it after you get it out your head. You're going to see that shit way different than what you thought it was. It is what it is, though. Most people around the world are, you know what I'm saying, acceptable to letting governments and city councils and local officials run your life. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Dead ass. Mm-mm. Don't let these people manipulate y'all, man. And even if y'all go do get it, like I say, I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. I'm just throwing out options. I'm giving you options. We giving each other options. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just take that shit for face value. Anytime somebody's giving you a shot, an examination, or anything like that, I don't give a fuck if it's been your doctor for 40 years. Ask questions. Ask questions, because these doctors are not your friends. Their job is to make you comfortable. Anytime you go in there, hey, how are you, Mr. Little Steve? What's going on? You know, everything all right? Yeah, I see right here that you say you came in because you had a splinter in your hand, you can't get out. So we're going to give you this, and we're going to give you these pills to take. They're known as antibiotics, but we also want to give you this shot to make sure that there's no infection. Why you got to give me a shot? You give me antibiotics. That's the part where you have to watch. Don't say, let's be real. I can't speak for everyone, but opinions are opinions. I think we all know what's going on here. Yeah, open your eyes. Fuck this eyes wide shut. Jay ass laughing at that voice. Well, it's some real shit though, man. That's how they be. They make you feel comfortable in the motherfucker. Well, we're gonna just get this roll for you. Step on in this room. You know, I'm gonna step out for about 10, 15 minutes and I'll step back in and we can get this examination started. Like, okay. Then they come back in, they read the talk to you, the same shit they were just talking about before they left. And then they offer you all types of drugs. That's why they do these people with pre-existing conditions. If y'all go looking back, when they start doing this vaccination shit though, hey, a lot of people with pre-existing conditions couldn't get these shots though. Really, they could. Why? Because someone was on some drugs that literally helped them stay alive day by day. And I'm just being honest, literally. That's just like if a person needs dialysis. If they don't go get their dialysis done, guess what? They die. These people, hey, take this, take that. If that don't work, come on back. Come on, we got something different for you. In other words, it's called experimentation on the public. And that's for educational purposes right there. That is the actual fucking phrase for that, experimentation on the public. And we all seeing, like bro just said right there, we all, you know what I'm saying, know what's going on here. Me, I'm gonna call it out, man. It's called mass extinction to me. Depopulation. And they doing it at a rapid pace, in my opinion, entertainment purposes. Everything that people speak on is about opinion, though. It's up to the person to decipher that and whether they want to take it and run with it or they just want to leave it there. It is what it is, though. I'm not trying to force nobody to do anything or nothing like that. But we have to watch that. Y'all know I don't like to tell nobody else what they have to do. No, I said we. I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm including that. I'm part of we, not me. We. We gotta watch this shit. And I'm not saying it like this. Oh, this is just something new. Hell no, this been going on since medicine been practiced. They have to have you at ease. They have to make you comfortable. But if anybody in here who got that shot or going to get it, ask questions. And some questions you might have to ask, what's that? If they can't tell you what the fuck is up in there though, and tell you what the side effects are, y'all don't see the pattern in that shit. Though. Oh, don't worry about it. It's good for your body. It protects you from all other diseases as well. But y'all say y'all made this for the coronavirus, COVID-19 as y'all calling it out. Or should I say the new strands? How the fuck can you give me a shot for a vaccine? You came out for one thing, going telling me to fight something else. What the fuck is in here? What the fuck is in here? But it's strange though. They tell you about all the successful cases of the shit, and you know, Miss Steve and Miss Little Steve and Mr. Little Steve, they recovered from it real well though. But what about Mr. and Mrs. Do Dirty? They passed the fuck away though, and y'all don't tell us about these stories though. The only reason people got to hear about that shit like they did yesterday because we were still 500,000 milestone in that shit though. Of course they gonna speak on it. And what dude say? He ain't say he's gonna, comfort the families and all expenses for their arrangements gonna be paid for because you know what? Nobody killed them. So you can't sue somebody and say, hey, you know what? Such this hospital gave me the wrong shot and killed. Can't sue nobody else on the street for litigation type shit. Like, oh yeah, the person down the block shot this person and now he's dead. Nope, nope, nope. What did he say? We will have flags at half staff for the next 5 days. What the fuck is that gonna do? You lowering the flag for 5 days, what the fuck is that gonna do? Absolutely nothing. You say here, shut up and look. at this color yellow. Wait. But sir, the color is blue. Slaps face and stumps your big toe. Now what color is it? I see. Slap. I see. Yellow, sir. Ah, good little pig. Period. Period. These motherfucking people with puppet masters, though. I ain't a puppet. Like Pinocchio said, there are no strings on me. It ain't none. I'm not a puppet. I'm not a guinea pig. And I don't just accept everything that I'm told. Because if it sounds questionable, question it. I mean, it is what it is. If it sounds questionable, question it. And if it's something you don't want to do, don't do it. If it's something you want to do, by all means, do it. And you got my prayers with you. Because whether y'all know it or not, man, there's more people die from that vaccine that survive for it. I ain't gonna put the numbers up or none of that because I'm not going into that shit. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm dead ass. And when I say a lot of people die from that, you're talking about 10, 20, 15, 50,000, man. There's a bunch of people die from that vaccination alone, though. Entertainment person, that's my opinion. And I gotta say my opinion because I don't want to get in trouble, like I said. Bullshit. Definitely gonna keep on speaking against that shit. Majority of the people, no disrespect, there's nobody in here who's Caucasian. I don't know fuck you green. I'll tell you anyway. When y'all see them stories on TV about these success rates of this shot, what color are they? White. I'm not making a white and black issue. I'm making a fact issue. It's white. You don't see no Latino people on TV where they constantly show them. You don't see Asians on there. Hell, I ain't seen no Asians. Period. I'm just honest. That's just me. But you don't see too many African Americans up there. Somalians. None of that shit. It's all the white people. Yeah, because me and Connie, we had it. And Sylvester, he also had it. Oh yeah, Sylvester's our son. Y'all got past it. And we want to thank you for this. Now, switch over, got them into Renisha and Lil Steve now. And little baby Do Dirty. Baby Do Dirty passed away already. Renisha in the hospital on life support. And Lil Steve, you know what I'm saying? He'll be dead in the next 20 minutes. Ain't nothing they could do for him though. And they also said out their own mouth though that this shit has knocked a year off the life of Caucasian people, 2 years off Latinos, and 3 for African Americans. Why? Who's doing these studies? Who's doing these surveys? Shout out to Yeezy on the real, because me and bro had these conversations. Like I said, I involved, if I have a conversation with somebody, I'm gonna shout you out. Who's doing these surveys? Well, we just did a Fox News Gallup poll. Who the fuck is Gallup? Who the fuck are y'all polling? Wasn't nobody from my neighborhood, and I live in a very nice ass neighborhood. Wasn't nobody from my neighborhood. Who the fuck are y'all polling? And you can see right here the success and recovery rates of this. And then you look on TV and shit, they show you one person who recovered from this shit. Then you go look elsewhere. You go look elsewhere. It has nothing to do with media, period. The lamestream media ain't got nothing to do with them. It's a whole different story. And I'm going to believe them over the lamestream media for this fact right here. Nothing is edited. These are real people who talking about the loss of their loved ones and so forth. Or they got loved ones up in there on life support, breathing machines, all types of weird ass shit, man. What a fucking love at, man. Like dead ass. What the fuck is the love for everybody else? I thought, and look, and I'm gonna say this shit, the fuck education and fuck entertainment purposes when I say this, because we've all heard this, so they can't come forth. What about this? We're all in this together. Really? Y'all notice y'all don't hear them say that on TV no more? News, internet, none of that. They used to say that shit all the time. First 3 to what, 6, 7 months of, because we're all in this together. We will get through this. What are these people who used to say that shit now? They can't say it. Why? Because it's continuing to get worse. It will get worse before it get better. Dead air. You want to let me take a portion of your shit for whatever reason I say so, because that's my doggone rule. And wow, I'm heavy. How about you slowly murder you with your own money while I call you crazy, period. Hey, fast shit again, real talk. Bro say I think they be making up numbers most of the time because I never see any survive. Man, look, I'm dead ass. So they show you that one story of a person who have symptoms. And there you go. What happened to the cold season? What happened to the flu season though? All we hear about is this shit. Dead ass. Where's the cold and flu season at? Because I know some of this shit has been misdiagnosed, and guess what? They put the people on the wrong shit, and a lot of them people died. That's why I'll say them on the stories that they won't talk about. And that's for entertainment purposes, for real. Bro, so I'm gonna do you in with your own money. I bet you what they doing. That 504 girl in the building wants to worry with the sus. But yeah, that's exactly what they doing. Think about this, and this for entertainment purposes, like I say, I don't want them coming for none of it. But we said this more than once. Yes, we said this more than once. There is no money in a cure. The money is in treatment. Why? Because you will continue to come back, like bro just said up in that comment. Give me your money. Give me your money. I'm gonna do you in because you're gonna have to keep on coming to see me. There it is. Keep giving you treatment after treatment after treatment. Even this shot is the treatment. Think about it. Come get this shot today. And yeah, we'll see you again in about 2 to 3 weeks. Come get your second one. What if you can't make it to get that? Do you start over? Because now all of a sudden they saying one shot will be sufficient. I got it wrote down. Dr. Fauci said it just yesterday. One shot should be protection enough. Is what he said. Those are his exact words came out of his mouth. So why we getting 2 shots then? And I'm speaking in general, like the general public. Why are we getting 2 shots if you just said one will protect you? And then we know about the South African shit, where a lot of the fucking volunteer subjects over there said that shit didn't work, and a bunch of them caught that shit anyway. But they finna approve that shit on the 26th. Why? Everybody getting on it. Ain't Johnson and Johnson the same motherfuckers who made that powder that gave women ovarian cancer? Have y'all forgot about that? I didn't. For real, I didn't. I ain't forget about it. Johnson and Johnson product, they powder in particular, gave some women ovarian cancer. These people sued and they won. I will sit here to wait. You can go Google this, which I hate Google. I hate Google and I hate Wikipedia. Why? Because the same people who give you this information on this COVID shit is the same people that's putting that information up there for y'all to see. That way, everything looks like it's in check. It's a smoke screen. It is. It's a smoke screen. It's like if you got a dirty mirror in your bathroom and you know what I'm saying, you're a woman. I'm going to use you ladies for example on that. And you're a woman. And you sitting up in there, you want to put your makeup on in the mirror. The first thing a woman do is clean that mirror so she can see her full fucking face. In other words, she clean the smoke screen off. She want to see what the fuck she's looking like before she leave the fuck up out of there. It is what it is. Now, for the fella, we going to bathroom to see a dirty ass mirror. Only way we clean off, we shaving. We ain't trying to come about that motherfucker looking wild as hell, and none of we couldn't make it to the motherfucking shop. It is what it is, y'all. Don't let these fucking people fool y'all. Don't say facts, real and chaos. Nope, you're correct. We are all in this together. All in this game play together. Some winners, some losers, but we're all in this. We're all gonna get through this together. No, that ain't what I'm saying, bro. But I feel you on that. When I'm saying they used to say that all the time on the mainstream media, the news. Having people come right up in there. And don't worry, we're praying for everybody because we're all in this together. Well, I'm saying they ain't in it with us. That's what I'm saying. Because if they ain't in it with us, guess what? Dang, we ain't all in it together. But as you saying over here, bro, you damn right. We're all in it together. Damn roaches. I at least think ants roaches is bottom of the barrel. Yeah, man, this shit is fucking wild as hell though. And they gonna continue to keep putting out these narratives to keep trying to convince us. And they keep getting on TV and saying, well, we know African Americans are skeptical, but you won't tell them why we're skeptical. I will. Because throughout history, since medicine been started, though, blacks or melatonin people or have melanin in your body have been used for experiments. Why? Because the darker you are, the better it is for you to fight off these things. So for real, I don't know what it is about us,
But our immune systems are the strongest immune systems on this planet. That's why they use us for guinea pigs. And then here's the kicker: when they switched over to monkeys, what do a lot of racist people call black people? Monkeys. What do they use now? Mostly for they fucking science and shit. Monkeys. Oh yeah, fucking primates. Yeah, we're using on them. And you can see this monkey right here did this. And, but we ain't monkeys though. We ain't come from monkeys. And words like Cat Williams said and shit we already know. If we came from monkeys, why the fuck the rest of these monkeys ain't involved yet though? What does these do? You know what I'm saying? The fucked up ones? Yeah, really? We didn't come from no fucking monkeys. My daddy ain't never swung in through a window with some motherfucking bananas in his hand slinging shit at me. Period. So yeah, we ain't come from no motherfucking monkeys. I ain't get that shit the fuck up out of here though. And it's like they always said though, it's like they could, I don't know why they use the word church and state, which we know what that is though. The church means the spiritual part of a person and their ideals and stuff like that. The state is the scientific part. I'm gonna always go with spiritual. Because science didn't get me into this world though. My mom and my daddy laying down doing the damn thing got me into this world. It is what it is though. For real. Now my kids got into this world. And their mama brought them into the world. It is what it is though. Through the graceful blessings of the Most High. Because if it wasn't meant for them to be here, he'd have took them or he wouldn't have just gave them to us, period. So yeah, that part. Entertainment purpose, new norm, equal 43 shots, 9 miles, 187 feet apart. Keep doors unlocked at night. Hop on 1 foot, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. Turn yourself about, then throw yourself out your house, period. Period. But that's what basically what the fuck this shit is, though. For real. New norm. New norm. We have discussed that. Good. I'm glad you brought that up. Real shit. New norm. How can something be a new norm if it ain't happened before? In order for shit to be a new norm, it's just like if Sus 504 girl, you know what I'm saying? She go to her job and take the same route for 1 year straight though, and she continues to take this route to this day. That's normal. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? That's her route. That's her normal route. Cool. But how can it be a new norm if she only took that route one time? Though that's not a new norm. She just took a detour one day. Maybe they had road work. Get where I'm coming from, y'all? Fuck a new norm. And that agenda shit that they talking about, listen to what they saying though. They actually using this word agenda. We know about agenda 20 what's that shit? Agenda 2030, agenda 2036, and so forth. And those agendas are not good. None of them. It used to be like, yeah, because the plan for all American people is this. You know, we're trying to get jobs and the economy booming. We're trying to get people back to work. You know, we're trying to do this. That's a plan. That's a plan that involves everybody. Agenda doesn't involve everybody. Though agendas can go against us, and these agendas are going against us, in my opinion. Real. Got to step back from this shit. Really take a look at what the fuck is going on. I know some people be like, they just keep working and running off at the mouth though. You'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Trust and believe me, I don't get up here every day. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't get up here every day just to kill time and waste your time and none of that shit though. Everybody brings something to the table, period. Y'all even speaking to each other is bringing something to the table. Why? Because it still shows you got friendly people out here. You got people, you know what I'm saying, that's down with, you know what I'm saying, being realists, free thinkers, people that know right from wrong. You know what I mean? Because we already know whatever was right is now wrong, or whatever was wrong is now right. But with us, we know right from wrong, period. We know up and down and all that shit, though. We refuse to follow the fucking establishment and be sheeple and be led by fucking false fucking shepherds. Motherfuckers like they say shove wolf and sheep clothing type ass shit, though. Follow me over here. Don't worry. This is a shortcut. If this is a shortcut, why he only telling you and not telling everybody else, though? Because it's a plan, it's an agenda set up for your ass. It is what it is, though. Happy say back or not. Fucking hate it, bro. Say up is down, down is up, inside is out, left is right, right is left. What's that show? Stranger Things. We are in the upside down. So right your wrongs and wrong your rights. Wash your teeth and brush your face. Period. Say, bro, we did it again. Look, you already know. I already knew it was coming, bro. I swear when I see you type, but I had that be real quick. I already know you were saying the same thing. That yeah, it is what it is, man. So I wrote that long ass paragraph, and we said it is what it is, man. I'm telling you, the thing with us, you know what I mean? We can't just go with one option, man. We can't. That's the whole thing about the channel. Get up here and give people options, something to think about, if you will. I'm not trying to change, goddamn it, your perception of none, but I will give you options. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give me options. We give each other options. It's a togetherness thing, though. If you ain't got no options, then what? So if you walking, and this is what I mean, you walking down the street, ain't no yards to cut through, ain't no alleys and nothing like that. Wild ass pack of dogs standing at the corner though. But that's the only way you can go though. But you see cars on the street though. You ain't gonna jump on the cars. Well, that's somebody's car. You rather get your ass bit by that dog. I'm talking about I'm crushing the hood of that motherfucker. And if they come out, get off my car, come take me off your car. Let the dogs get them. That's my option. Get a bad dog and jump on this car. I'm jumping on your car. It is what it is, man. That's the whole thing. Fuck that shit. Oh, the government is here to preserve balance. No, we're here to unbalance that shit. Unbalance that shit. And here's why I say that though. Because when it's the balance that they talking about, the scales is tipped in their favor, never in ours. Nothing is free from your government ever. Your city officials, look, nothing. Well, I just went down here and I got this, this free turkey. Go home, eat that shit. You get salmonella poison. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying y'all, I'm just speaking in general. You get salmonella poison, you get sick, fuck around and get to one of the young ones. They might not be so lucky though, but you thought because you got a free turkey. Nope. Bro, so I'm not even surprised anymore. I almost expect it. Every live, it is what it is, bro. For real. Because if you're in tune with yourself, you can get in tune with a lot of other things, though, on the real that you didn't even know you can get in tune with, though. But if you study just go off what people tell you on TV because they showing you this and that footage, every piece of footage they show you on TV, for these so-called recoveries and all that, for everyone they show you, it's at least 100 or maybe 1,000 that goes against it. Oh yeah, Miss Betty over here survived with her son and they're doing well. Switch over and shit to the land in the neighborhoods and shit, from ghettos and shit. Not so lucky. Not so lucky. Time people, you know what I'm saying, open up their eyes, pay attention. Don't believe everything you say. If it's something that catches your eye, go research it. And I don't mean you gotta dig deep. Just go look past that shit. Don't just accept what they saying, because they might be the only one saying that shit while 50 other people are saying something different. That's what I mean when I say options. Give yourself options. When you come up on this channel, we family up here, we give each other options. But definitely give yourself options. Don't settle for shit because everybody else is settling for. I don't think nobody on here robots. I hope not. And for the people left, sorry if I ran y'all away though, but I'm not gonna stop talking about what I talk about. Nope. I just wanted to cover that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's 7:01 my time, and I only plan on being on here at 8 o'clock, so I can't open up the panel for an hour. You know what I'm saying? People want to get up here and discuss, things that's relevant. Yeah, that. I definitely dropped the link. I have no problem with it. I just wanted to get this type of shit off my chest because there's way too much shit going on in the world. Way too much. Not just in America, in the world. In the world. Think about these planes falling apart, landing on people, all types of shit. No, we're going to blame it on mechanical failure. But how can you blame it on mechanical failure if y'all do inspections on these planes before they take flight? Just asking. Just asking. nobody feel like they're obligated to take all these options that these people issue and give to us, man. That's all I'm saying. I hope nobody feel, oh, you know what? Because my government said this, my government said that. Fuck the government. That part I will say with malice behind that shit. Because until you do right by us, why the fuck should we continue to do the fuck landlord? It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? Once we reach that hour point, because I, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm kind of boring people because we just pop from 11 to 6, which I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep cooking and saying what the fuck I'm saying. I do appreciate everybody coming in, showing that love. You know what I'm saying? Getting that thumbs up. It's all love. I appreciate all y'all for that. For real, for real. And if you can, you know, if you take something away from this, cool. If you can't, I mean, all I can say is we got up here and we tried. We got up here and we tried, though. So can't force everybody to do nothing because two people is too, you know what I'm saying, too fucking strong and acceptable to what the fuck goes on in their everyday lives as far as what this person said, that person said, and all this stuff because you see it on TV doesn't make it real. Doesn't make it real. It's a reason why Bill Cosby come by a network though. He would have got the ball NBC or whatever the fuck he was trying to buy. Or think about it, it would have still been news channels on there. It might have been some real shit though. They probably feared that man was gonna start, you know, letting his newscaster speak on some real shit. It is what it is. I'm not saying that was gonna happen. But I'm just saying, that's just an example of what the fuck that we be trying to get by with. Everything you see on TV and on the news is not always what you think it is. It's not. Everything you see outside ain't always what you think it is, though, unless you go investigate the shit. Yeah, if ain't nobody else got nothing to say, I'm gonna stop this at the hour mark. And like I said, I ain't gonna waste y'all time. I ain't gonna sit up here and waste my breath. I can only put out what the fuck I know and what the fuck I can prove. There's a lot of things I talk about up here, I can't prove it on here. If y'all know where I'm coming from. But in conversations behind the scene, oh, I'll show and tell you some shit. That you'd be like, well, damn, yeah, that part. This is from them. This is the shit they have planned for us type shit, though. How the fuck you, an adult person, planning out your life and your future for you and your family, and yet you got a whole motherfucking establishment / government planning out your life for you? How the fuck does that work? Y'all don't think that'll collide? They planning your life for you while you planning your life for you. Sonny, what's the word with the big sis? Salute, salute. Glad you stayed over here. But yeah, man, what the fuck is the real plan? I'm planning out my life for me and mine. But yet the government has a plan for me and mine. Nah, I ain't going. I ain't going. But I hope tonight we help somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because as I say, I learned something new from everybody. It's what it is, though. Mm-hmm. Or say Dr. Fauci stated in fact, even after vaccination, there are still things you're not going to be able to do in society. We will still need more data, at least a year more of masks before even beginning to start. Hey, Yeezy, on some real shit, bro. I cannot make this shit up. What you just said right here, I just talked about that shit just yesterday. Damn, the exact same word. That shit is fucking crazy. Right here. This from my shit just yesterday for the people who didn't come in. And the reason I'm gonna go through this is because what bro just said right there. This from February 22nd, 2021. Over 500,000. And then I got the number that they, you know what I'm saying, knocking out over at John Hopkins, 500,159 500,159 dead. One American, and this, you know what I'm saying? Something I had to check. One American dies every minute from this plague for over a year. That 1 year straight. Every minute somebody died from that shit though for a year straight. Over 500,000 COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. That's more than died in World War One. That's more than died in World War Two. That's more than died in Vietnam. It's like the entire city of Atlanta being gone. One life of every minute of last year. Think about how it would feel to die alone. South African strain confirmed in 12 states, but they just said they only found it in one person in New York, and I'm not understanding it. And right here, Fauci says he don't know what's going to happen over the next few months or a year. They don't know what we're dealing with. The data does not show. I have that right here wrote down on paper. I promise to God, to the Most High, I got that wrote down just from yesterday. It's some bullshit. They don't know enough data and all this, but they're injecting everybody with this shit, whatever the fuck is in that damn needle. But they don't have enough data to go off nothing. Then that's why they talking about emergency approval. Man, if that ain't experimentation on people, I don't know what is. And then this was a note to myself: lives lost, fathers, mothers, couples, children, uncles, aunts, childhood sweethearts, grandparents, all ages, races, creeds, cultures, and backgrounds. And then I got this where I was talking about the lady Ashley Bennett. Like I say, she stuck out to me, gave birth, and touched her baby girl once before she died 3 hours later. And another note I gave to myself: these people meant a lot to not just their families, but to those who knew and loved them on the real. This shit is fucking ridiculous. And then I, talk about the millionaire collision, but it is what it is. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You always prove it. Always. No one sends you anything you put on the channel. Facts. Facts. Like I say, me and Yeezy, we had a nice, decent ass brother to brother conversation though. And of course, I'ma shout bro ass out before I even say the shit. Anybody who I conversate with, I will shout them out. Like, look, shout out to such and such. We just talked about this, that, and the other. I ain't gotta go all the way into conversations, but I will say the talking points that pertain to the conversations we have, like right now. It is what it is. I thank everybody who even sent me anything though, and I always tell them thank you, but no thank you. I can't use your information because I can't explain your information or how you got to the point of your talking points in here. I can't explain that, and I'm not gonna go redo and research nothing that's given to me. No, I follow my own thing. I have to. That's the only way I'll be able to explain what the fuck I got going on and how I got to this point, and still be able to give people links to go look for themselves. I'm not the one to get up here and tell you have to agree with what the fuck I say up here, never, because you think for yourself. I'm not going to kick you out, yell at you, put you on time out, and none of that because you're a free thinker. I actually honor that. Like, you know what? This person have a different of opinion than mine. That man is hella respect go out to people who think for themselves, though. And, a lot of us come up to the same conclusions on different things. And a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, be looking like, yeah, not so much. You know what I mean? And it's still a mutual respect there, though. Why? Because this person is allowed to feel, think, and have their own opinions because they are free thinkers on the real for now. Yeah, I'm going to say that part for now. So it's coming a time in the near future, not saying this year or next year, I'll just say in the near future, where you're going to see shit that you think it is, but it ain't what you think it is. Shout out to my sister Faith in the business. Say peace and blessings up, family. Somebody say, hey to Sonya. Faith say, hey now, sunshine. Somebody say, hey, Faith. But yeah, man, it's going to be a time where people be looking like, oh, he's back. Oh, look at the miracle that was performed, though. Smoking mirrors is a motherfucker. Smoke and mirrors is a motherfucker. I'm gonna just say this: if I project something from the ground, from the sky to the ground, you ain't gonna see the source of where it's coming from if it covers enough land. But if I project something from the ground and project it up to the sky. Everybody know where it came from, i.e., like the back signal. No pun intended to my little bro classic. But if I was to put the bat signal up in the motherfucking air, when Batman knew where to go to because it's coming off the ground and projecting into the sky. But if you project something into the sky from the sky to cover the sky, you can't see where the fuck that's coming from. You only see what you're looking at. And everything that you see then appear what the fuck is supposed to be. Be careful. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. I just wish, yeah, they put it out like I want to. I just do it the best I can. It's coming. Don't believe everything you see. For real. Don't believe it. And if it's questionable, question that shit. That's why it's questionable. Okay, I appreciate that. All love and respect back to you, sir. Yeah, man, that shit is just fucking wild. We have to be careful. For real, as a whole, we have to be careful. They say the body is the temple, though. Don't you want to know what's being put in your temple or what you're allowing yourself to put in your temple? It is what it is. I've heard many of people say, yeah, because the body is the temple. The body does this, the body does that. But if you don't know what these people put in your temple, though, how the fuck can you know what's going on, though? I'm just being honest. How can you know? Oh, I don't know what's going on with my temple. You just went in there and let Dr. Kevorkian jack your ass up with all that shit that was going on with your temple. Shit. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall with none of the tailpipe. Don't fall for none of this shit, though. And I'm not saying, hey, don't nobody go get it, man. Like I said, if you do go get it, ask questions and plenty of them. Don't wait till after you get the shot. No, ask beforehand, though. But once they get in, guess what? They can tell you anything they want to. 25 days later, oh my God, little Steve, we gonna miss him. He passed away. And we just got him the shot. And yeah, that part. I'm tired of seeing people mourn for this bullshit right here, though. Like, for real, for real. This don't even add up to, and if you was to add this up to the deaths from gun violence, domestic violence, car accidents, freak accidents, heart attacks, seizures, strokes, and all murders, you add all this shit up to go with that, man. Imagine how big this number really is, though. Because we only looking at, oh, wow, 500,000 people died from this. No, it's more people died, period, though. Oh, now they buffering me. See, I talk too much. I talk too much. Dead ass. I talk too much. I seen the buffer on my phone. I talk too much. It is what it is, though. But because they buffering me and all that shit, don't mean I'm gonna start speaking of what needs to be spoken of. Somebody got some type of info that's gonna help me and my family, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to hear it. Even if the shit sound, you know what I'm saying, a little bit suspect, I want to hear it. Why? Because if I hear it, then I can go look into the shit myself and come up with my own conclusion. Say every word, that's all. I'm trying, sis, on the real. I'm just one of the ones. I hate to be censored, let alone censor myself, though. But I understand. Trust me. This shit is just like super duper 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 crazy to me. I just dropped that link in there for anybody who want to slide up. Okay, my sister's gonna come up. But at that 8 o'clock hour, I got things to do. Not trying to be mean or nothing, but I actually have something to do.
You got things to do. Peace, peace. Peace and blessings to everybody.
What's going on?
Feeling good today, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm back, y'all. I was trying to tell Sister Stay I was gonna come back in. I had to leave out for a second because they stopped the timer and everything over here, and it started buffing on the laptop. That's because I know I talk too much. Fuck 'em. Like for real, fuck 'em. They asked to make me go in for real. Trying my best to keep this shit as stable as possible. Yeah, if you try to go back in, the lake still in there. I hate being sensitive. Real I do. That shit got that huh? No pun intended to be, but that shit definitely makes me more determined than what the fuck I was. How do you censor people who trying to show people? Oh, we can't stay open minded or like minded. That's too much like right now. We gotta accept what the fuck we been told. And not me. Not me, I don't follow the crowd. And walking arm to arm, side by side, I ain't going. I don't want to be in front of you, and I don't want to be in back of you. Y'all know what I mean. Can y'all even hear me? Apparently, I guess y'all can't hear me, but Yeah, it ain't stream, y'all. It's YouTube. My Wi-Fi up and running. It ain't stream, y'all. It is YouTube. I got a strong on here. Slap the fuck up out of here. I'm not gonna let them. Hope not tonight. As I said before, I appreciate y'all.